Hi, and welcome to this quick little video. My name's Amanda Ernest, and I'm a top artist ambassador with Maskcara Beauty. And if you're watching this, it means you're one of our newest customers. And so this short video is just gonna be a quick little recap how to apply your brand new 3D foundation. So first, you probably have something that looks like this. This is a quad. Most people start with 4 or 5 singles. And so in here, I have 2 highlights, 1 contour, 1 blush, and then I have my illuminator off to the side. So what you're gonna do, I like the detail hack brush. You may have purchased the 30-second hack brush. Either one is awesome. If you use the 30-second hack, this side's gonna be your highlight side, the more pointed end, and then the more rounded end's gonna be for all your contour. And if you bought the detail hack brush, maybe you're someone who likes a little more chiseled control and a little bit more of an angular features to your face, this one's really great too. So I like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this one. If you're someone who might need a primer for your face, this is a really good one. It's called Water Primer by Smashbox. There's an oil primer by Smashbox. Becca makes a really nice matte primer for people with oily skin. And this is just makeup in general. Primer is generally a good idea. Although with cream makeup, sometimes you don't even need a primer, and it can actually work better sometimes without primer. So for me, I'm just gonna spritz a little bit of this water primer on my face. Experiment, see what works best for you. You know, there's not one perfect recipe for everybody. Everybody's skin is different. So, you know, I went through a couple different primers before I decided that this particular one worked best with this makeup for me. So I'm gonna start with the contour, guys. And what you're gonna do with the contour is you're gonna make it sort of underneath the hollow of the cheek. Avoid the jawline area. You don't want darkness down here where you're gonna end up looking like you have a 5 o'clock shadow. Okay, and you're gonna do the other thing on this, the other contour on this side, and it's gonna kind of look a little more fanned out towards your ear and a little more narrowed down towards your nose. Then you're gonna go up here around your hairline, and this is really just gonna create that dimension in your forehead instead of being like totally flat, all one color, because your forehead goes back a bit. So it should be slightly different color, a little bit more color on the top of your forehead. I then take anything that's left on the brush and I just define my jawline right here. Then I'm gonna take a little bit more contour on either side of my nose. If you're using the 30-second hack brush, you can pinch the blunt end of the brush, grab some contour, and you can use that to really define that side of your nose. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out on both sides, and now we're gonna go for our highlight shade. And the highlight for me is a color called Sunlit, and then I like using a second highlight as well. Most people prefer 2 highlights, like I do. So here's what you're gonna do. The lighter one is gonna go a little bit closer to under the eye area. And so what you do is you can actually use your brush 2 at the same time. And so now my brush is loaded with a little bit of the lighter color, mostly of the Sunlit color, which goes on mostly my whole face. So then I'm gonna go like this, and see how I have my contour now. Now I have a more Sunlit color and that extra bright color right under my eye. And this takes just but a minute. It really takes no time at all to get all those extra features, all that extra dimension. So now for the rest of my face, I'm just gonna use Sunlit, which is kind of my main color, like this. And it's all gonna go on all the rest of the places on my face. Especially around my nose. Everyone gets a little redness around the nose. And so we're gonna fan this out just like this. And so now it looks a little funny, but it's all gonna come together, and yours is gonna look like this too. All right, so now that you have all your highlight in the right place, all your contour in the right place, if you wanna build a little bit more contour, you always can. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your Perfector sponge, and this sponge, yours is probably blue. What you do with it is you get it wet in your sink, squeeze out all the water, and then you can take a clean dry towel and squeeze it again one more time. Then it's ready to use. And all you do is you're gonna blend this in. And I'm really not rubbing it around. I'm really just, this is called stippling. And really, this will take you less than 5 minutes to do your whole face once you sort of figure out your colors and stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the more pointed end to get into these smaller areas. I'm gonna turn the sponge around on the more fluffy round end to get some of these contour. You can press it, you can pull your contour upwards slightly. Remember, avoid putting your contour down here. So if anything, blend it upwards. And I'm gonna blend that all in like that. So now you can see I have some really nice coverage, but I still have cheekbones and some beautiful dimension in my face, in my makeup. So the next step is your blush. And today I'm gonna use a color called Desert Sunset. I'm gonna use our B² blush brush, but if you don't have that, you can always use the contour side of your 30-second hack brush, or you can even use your detail hack brush. Just pigment, to put a little pigment on your cheek. Your fingertip works too. So I'm gonna grab, I love this B² brush though. It's for bronzer on the fluffy end and then blush on the small end. And it blends beautifully. So there goes your blush. I love blush. So I'm gonna take my little blendy sponge, the Perfector sponge, one last time, blend in the blush. And last but not least, I'm gonna get some illuminator. This is a color called Honey. And there's really no one right answer with illuminator, but this is just kind of a more golden color because I have kind of warm shades in my makeup today. And so I'm gonna go with that more glowy look. Okay, and so that's it. You can even take your Desert Sunset, your blush, you can put it on your lips. It's meant to be a lip pigment. And then you can do any lip gloss that you want. So I hope that was helpful for you. If you have a setting spray at the end, Maskcara Stay Spray is amazing. And you just give yourself a few spritzes, pretty wet. You don't want it to just do like one mist and then have nothing. You want 2 or 3 good mists, or have the Stay Spray gives a really nice, good thick coating. So I hope this was helpful for you. Welcome to the Maskcara family. And we hope that you love your makeup as much as we love this makeup. Have a great day.